Got an AC down. Got the fan running, but no compressor. Much cooler day here, so I figure it's a good day to tackle this here. See what's going on. Pull the lid off. I suspect this one's low on Freon, and it's been running low on Freon. Compressor maybe overheated. Compressor's hot. So that looks like what we got going on. Compressor's overheated. Need to cool it down, charge it up. So go ahead and pull the disconnect. Go ahead and discharge the cap. Holding only the insulated portion of the screwdriver. And just make sure all our wiring's okay. Oh, we got disconnected hot side line. The common. And the run. Oh boy, lots of fun. Okay. Get things going here. Get it back to normal. Common wire I can actually strip and run to right here. Not a big deal. Run it to the front here. Well, wire's already stripped. We haven't lost any strands. You can just plug this one in the front here. That's all set. And the run wire, I'm going to have to rework this one. New lead on there. I need some new leads altogether. I'm going to go grab some new leads, change these out, get this going. Okay, for this what I have is some special connectors. These are compressor leads. And this will make it a lot stronger and a lot healthier, less likely to malfunction, melt. Anyway, these have, it's called butt connectors. And so on the run side, we'll pull off this connector here. And then pull off that common wire too. So there we go. And we can connect our connector here. This will be a nice tight connection. There we go. So that's for our red run wire. Our wire is nice and stripped there. What we'll do is insert that into the connector here. We don't want to lose any strands. We want to get that nice and in the connection. a little tricky when you can't see it down there. Be a little easier if I can roll this back. There we go. Now I'll be able to tell for sure that it's crimped on there. I don't want to lose any wire strands, you know what I mean? So we'll tighten that nice and tight. Slip our protective cover over. And it's a shrink wrap, so we'll just use a lighter. And I'll shrink that down. It doesn't matter if it discolors a little bit. It's just going to grab onto that wire, keep it nice and solid. Okay. Now for the common wire. That was the run wire. Same thing. And again, just going to slide that portion down so we can see it better. Gives us a better indication of what's going on with our wire. So we can slip it on and be sure that we're crimping down on the actual wire. Okay, once you get that done, slide the shrink wrap back up. We'll take the flame to it, shrink it down. Again, it doesn't matter if it discolors a little bit. It's kind of normal. But what's good is it'll help maintain the connection there. Do what it's supposed to do. Okay. Now I'll put our connection back in. Push it on. Now we're nice and solid there. And now it's just a matter of positioning the wires to where we can keep our cover on. And now we're ready to charge the unit. This one was just a bit low on Freon. So which is contributing to the wiring problem. So we've got my gauges here. I'm going to go T1 to the low side over there, T2 to the high side over here. And now we'll hook up our gauges, and I'm going to put some gloves on to prevent frostbite. It's always safer, always a good idea. You never know what you might run into out there. And I'll go ahead and fire the gauges up too. Okay, gauges are turned on. I want to make sure both of our valves are off, and they are. And we'll also want to make sure all of our lines are sealed below, and those are. There we go. Get my gloves on. I like to use 2 pairs of these disposable gloves. A little bit cooler out today. Nice day, so good day for this. Just get my gloves on here. Now I'm going to hook up our gauges, pull these. And this one wasn't very low on freon, it was just a tiny bit low on freon. It actually seemed not like it has a leak, but more like it had a mischarge. Someone didn't charge it enough. So everything feels okay there. The high side. Everything feels okay there, and we've got our O-rings and our caps, and that's good. Okay, so now we'll hook up our high and our low side. There's our high side. You can probably start to see it change on the reading of the S-man. Now the low side here. And same thing, you can watch the S-man. Change my reading there as I hook up the low side. And you can hear it also. Okay, and without the pressures, without the machine running, the pressures are pretty much equalized. And I'll go ahead and hook up the service line to my can of refrigerant. Tight. We'll open that line. Now we're ready to purge all 3 lines. So here goes. Let's start with the center port. That's our refrigerant. Here's the low side and the high side. Okay. Now we're ready to turn the system on and charge. Make sure all our connections worked here. Worked out good. And we're ready to charge. Okay, so now I'll plug in the disconnect, make sure everything runs and charge it up. Sweet. Go ahead and open the line. I knew this one was a little low on Freon. Ready? Capillary tube system, so we're going to be charging according to subcool. Sorry, we're going to be charging according to superheat. With the TXV, you want to charge according to subcool. Capillary tube or a fixed orifice system, you want to charge according to superheat.